सहनाववतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ओम नमस्ताराय नमः शंभवे च मयो भवे च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ओम श्री राम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री उमा महेश्वराभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वेदव्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम समस्त श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिनः भक्तेभ्यो नमः। श्री रामायण शास्त्राणाम् आचार्येभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवत् भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां भक्ति ज्ञान योग वेदान्तादि प्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्व व्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति विश्व शांति विश्व कल्याण विश्व एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं ये ये भक्ताः साधकाः आचार्याः गुरवः स्वामिनः आश्रमाः संस्थाः श्रेयोभिलाषिनः अस्माकं सह अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्यनिरन्तर दीक्षिताः कङ्कणबद्धाः तेषां सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति समस्त बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये अनुक्षण नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं ये शत्रवः अस्मिन् कर्मणि स्थिताः तेषां सर्वेषां समूल निर्मूलनार्थं धर्म संस्थापनार्थम् अनंत संख्येषु गुरूणाम् अवताराणां देवतानाम् आविर्भावार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन मध्ये ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री विष्णोर्दिव्य सहस्रनामावल्याः पारायणं ऋभु गीता शास्त्रस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ श्रीराम नाम संकीर्तनम्। ओम श्रीराम जय राम 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 जय राम। ओम नमोस्तु रामाय स लक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रम् उत्तरकांडं सप्तमः सर्गः। श्री महादेव उवाच श्रीराम उवाच। फ्रेंड्स, in Adhyatma Ramayana we are into Uttarakanda. Last 3 or 2.5 chapters left for the conclusion of the entire such a beautiful text. We have definitely enjoyed it, if not thoroughly, completely studied and practiced, but study we have done to the extent we could do. Now it is the conclusion, therefore, Vyas Bhagavan, Bhagavan Rama, Shivaji. These are the three acharyas here. Shivaji is teaching to Parvati ji. Vyasa ji has written and given to all of us in the Purana. In the context, Bhagavan Rama is teaching to Mata Kausalya. Now, to our surprise, after teaching the 5 levels of bhakti, Tamasic bhakti, Rajasic bhakti, Sattvika bhakti, Nirguna bhakti, and Adhyatma bhakti, in the next 7 8 slokas. To our surprise, our means you and me, those who attend all our classes throughout the day from last 4 years, है ना, 4 5 6,000 classes and hundreds of text we saw. In all of them, what sadhanas are given in one, two words, Bhagavan is putting here for us. Same we are seeing in our Dhanya Ashtakam also. See, Dhanya Ashtakam also pulling out all the sadhanas of all Vedanta Granthas Upanishads. This portion also, the Rama teaching to Mother Kausalya, contains all sadhanas. That means what? Bhagavan is reminding us कि what you have studied so far, have you started sadhana or not? नहीं किया तो लगे रहेंगे ऐसे शास्त्र सत्संग चलता ही रहेगा. That's a beautiful portion. So we have started yesterday, saw 2 or 3 or 4 things. We continue. Let us chant from 68th mantra onwards. Okay. Mahata kamahinena swadharmacharanena cha karmayogena shastena varjitena vihimsanat maddarshanastuti maha pujabihi smriti vandanaihi bhuteshu madbhavanaya संगेन सत्यवर्जनैः बहुमानेन महतां दुःखिनाम् अनुकम्पया स्वसमानेषु मैत्र्या च यमादीनां निषेवया वेदान्तवाक्यश्रवणात् मम नामानुकीर्तनात् सत्सङ्गेनार्जवेनैव यमः परिवर्जनात् काङ्क्षया मम धर्मस्य परिशुद्धान्तरो जनः मद्गुणश्रवणात् एव याति माम् अञ्जसा जनः यथा वायुवशात् गन्धः स्वाश्रयात् घ्राणमाविशेत् योगाभ्यासरतं चित्तम् एवम् आत्मानम् आविशेत्. आहा, देखो योगाभ्यास योग दर्शन का भी यहाँ जिक्र हो रहा है. So important are all these things to be heard, understood, learnt, memorized, and being practiced. If we really want to claim that we are spiritual seekers and claim the result of liberation, etc., won't come it otherwise. What are they? Starting one, Mahata Kamahinena. Mahata, the word here is equivalent to Sarabhauma Mahavratam, which is equivalent to again in the Samadhi Pada दीर्घकाल नैरंतर्य सत्कारा सेविता दृढ़ भूमि. In Gita, Satatayuktaha, such words. Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. How many times this word came in Gita also? Mahata means extreme, means not a mediocre sadhana, not an half-hearted attempt, not an attempt given up just because of some temptation or difficulty. Mahata. है. Life should be left but not the sadhana. You understood? That sort of thing. Or till the life is existing in the body, kurvanneveha jijivishet karmane jijivishet satakam samaha, or vyashema devahitam yat ayuhu, as we have chanted or learned in all our Upanishadic mantra. So Mahata is the word, please catch. Because small little efforts in trying to remove the small little obstacles will not help. Heavy efforts to remove the heavy difficulties, problems, obstructions, thorns which we only gathered unknowingly in the past. To remove them, efforts also are bigger required. Mahata. Interesting point. Any Guru Mahatmas, any Avatara, they have done Mahata karma only. बहुत बड़ा, छोटा नहीं, बड़ा वाला. महता, महता से मेहता आया होगा, मेरे को नहीं पता. मेहता महता, महता वर्ड हर एक के साथ जोड़ना है हमको. महता कामहीन, जीरो कामना. कुछ एज वाइज छूट जाते हैं, कुछ मेच्योरिटी से, कोई तो गंभीर प्रयत्न से ही हमको छोड़ना. और महता मतलब फॉर ऑल द टाइम. It is not that majburi kana Mahatma Gandhi. I don't have money to enjoy, or I am old now to enjoy. Next life when I am young, again I will indulge. Therefore, now I gave up. No, no, no. Mahata means extreme giving up once for all. Again, never to involve in it. Now, what is the example for it? The example that is in again Yoga Darshanam. What is that? In that Pratipaksha Bhavana. What is that Pratipaksha Bhavana? What is the example given to us? You remember? Kutte ka example diya na, dog. Are we dog or what? What we have vomited again to take it back. That way, once the kamana is given up, it is like vomit, excreta. You can't again take it back. That is the meaning of Mahata Kamahi. Remember, at a lower level of less study of Shastra, no study of Shastra, no sadhana, without Kamana Purti, we cannot live. Kamana is the only thing enchanting, inspiring in life, appears like that. That is a delusion. That is a strong ignorance. That is a full of those vasanas. But as we proceed, we must know three things. Kamanas are the cause of all samsara. Second, giving up kamana alone gives moksha. Third, it is possible and we can make it possible. We should make it possible. If it is not possible, impossible things the Shastra will not tell. If it is not required, non-required thing the Shastra will not tell as sadhana. Na? Shastra keh raha hai ka artha hi, it is required and it is possible. But we have to make it. And nobody else can make it. That is why it is told to us that you do it. Because I only through sankalpa create kamana. I only by not doing sankalpa, I will stop creating kamana. An idea for that is do the sankalpa of Paramatma Prapti. Then that kamana for Paramatma is not called as kamana. It is not a problem. And you want to have desire? Have the desire for God. Increase the knowledge. The desire for the Lord, when it is fulfilled in the obtaining of the Lord's prapti is of infinite ananda, infinite bliss. That's a correct desire. And the ability to desire is given to us only to desire the God, not anything other than Him. So, to the ability given in the mana is to love God, not to attach to the world. Ability given in the intellect to think, contemplate is only to think, contemplate about the God, not of the world. Ability in the body, senses given only to worship God, walk towards God, not for anything else. The delusion that Kamana and Purti can give Sukha is to be given up. Example is Nidra. No Kamana, no Karma, but maximum Ananda, then more Ananda, then the desire fulfillment and indulgence which we have both in dream and waking. Isn't it? Dream and waking have desire and fulfillments and happinesses. In Nidra, neither desire nor fulfillment, nor desire fulfill happiness, but more happiness than these two. Should it not be enough example for us that the Kama Tyaga gives the real Ananda? Then slowly we have to say rejection to Kamanas. They come, thwart them at the bud level only, nipu them. Oh, don't involve. Karo mat sankalp. Give not the time or chance to mind. Engage it fully up to its मरने को फुर्सत नहीं होना. ऐसा बनाओ, you're busy in the spiritual things, then no chance for the mind, the Kamana. Isn't it? So Mahata Kamahinena stands explained. Second one, Mahata Swadharma Acharanena cha. Charana living. Acharana living perfectly. Asamantat. Dharma Acharana. What is dharma? What is duty to be done? Swadharma Acharane. Not Padharma. गीता में स्वधर्मे निधनम श्रेयः परधर्मो भयावह. परधर्म हमको करना ही नहीं, स्वधर्म ही करना. What is the meaning of Sadharma in today's world? Wherever we are placed by the Lord, in whatever the situation, with whatever the identities and relativities around, all of them are placed by us, by Lord. We are placed in those places by the Lord only in our own interest for our own evolution. Therefore, exactly what is to be done there, doing it is Dharma, and what is not to be done, not doing it also is Dharma. And add Mahata word to this also. Mahata Swadharma Acharane. In that Mahata word, the meaning is with so much of love, with so much of perfection, with zero attachment to Kartrutva as well as the desire. Karma phala. We have to do the Swadharma Acharana. Outside Swadharma Acharana, inside Paramadharma, not Para, sorry. Paramadharma, that is Paramatma Prapti Sadhana. Other than these two, anything else is ignorance. Anything else is illusion. Therefore, anything else is the cause of bondage. That alone is binding us. As quickly we realize it and therefore come out of it, so good it is for us. Your duty outside and your devotion and meditation inside. That's it. Other than these three, anything else is an illusion. On the name of happiness, it goes only misery. थोड़ा सा इस बात में हमको ब्रेक थ्रू पाना है. Like junk food. Eating time good, but stomach spoiled. Watching TV serial. Seeing time good, after that headache and all. Friends. Talking to them, but paisa kharch, time waste. Unnecessary raga dvesha created about the third person because this fellow told me. With some entertainment feeling, we go into them. What we end up in only gathering kachara in our life. Anything other than Swadharma I am talking. देखो जमीन पे देखते हुए जहां काम करने जाना है करो, जाओ काम करके ऐसे ही सर झुकाकर घर आ जाओ. घर में भगवान के सामने सर झुकाओ और तत्व ज्ञान को पाओ. ओनली दीज थिंग्स वी हैव टू डू. एनीथिंग साइड ट्रैक इज रॉन्ग. एनीथिंग इज going to bind us. That is why महता स्वधर्म आचरणेन. हो गया. तीसरा महता कर्म योगेन शस्त्रेण. स्वधर्म आचरण which is equivalent to the karma yoga. In this karma yoga again yajna bhavana. Bhavana is important. Karma remains the same. Like I am doing this lecture. This lecture I can do in 3 ways, 4 ways. One, I can do it for my own sake, selfish. For you and me, a little better. For the sake of the whole universe, it is much better. For the sake of Lord, because it is His work. Isn't it? The moment my attitude is changing it as if for the totality or the maximum, it is becoming Yajna Bhavana. Even I can do my inhaling, exhaling also with Yajna Bhavana, in which I do it so systematically that the cosmic universal ether or the vibrations are not disturbed. To that sensitive level, we can increase ourselves. That's called Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga has 2 aspects or 3. One, my inner purification. Second, my obligation to the society are done. Third, the Lord is pleased. Bhagavan is pleased with our Karma Yoga. Vai sarvani karmani sanyasya adhyatma chetasa. All of that we have studied in Gita. You are all masters of Gita. 22 day after tomorrow, Thursday is Gita Jayanti, I think. We do some Parayanam of Gita. No energy with 6 classes. There were 1 or 2 chapters we do. एवरी क्लास 3 चैप्टर लगाओ तो 18 हो जाएगा. जान रहना चाहिए. Isn't it? मौन आई कैन डू इट विदाउट अटरिंग आउटसाइड. वो क्या 55 मिनट में हो जाए. मेरे को तो आंख बंद करो. एवरी चैप्टर 3.5 minutes. 3 मिनट्स छोटे छोटे हो जाते हो. 18 3 जा 54. गीता जयंती उसमें महता कर्मयोगेन. क्लियर. कर्मयोग अंदर गीता मुक्त संगः समाचर. Without attaching before the karma to karma phala, kartatva after the karma to karma phala, samachara is perfectly with attitudes, intentions, plannings, executing the work. Because we are doing a karma without expecting result, it doesn't mean that we should do it half-hearted. No, it should be done wholehearted. These small little maturities in the understanding, if they come, we are really making our life full of sadhana. छोटे छोटे बात पर वो समझ नहीं सकते हम. क्यों? बुद्धि थोड़ा इट्स वेरी थिक बुद्धि, नॉट सटल. सो टू द ईगो इज वेरी स्ट्रांग. He says, why should I listen to Krishna? Why should I listen to Rama? Then to everybody, like Krishna, Rama only I don't listen to. Why will I listen to you? It's an authority. Very vichitra is a human mind. It's a very complicated thing. So, कामना विहीन स्वधर्म आचरण कर्मयोग 3 हो गए. देन 4th one, वर्जितेन विहिंसनात्. Giving up the himsa in life. Sarvabhuta hite rataha is positive. The other thing about opposite of it is not doing himsa. That is also sadhana. Himsa nahi karna or hit karna. These are the sadhanas. Vihimsanat. Varjitena vihimsanat. Totally himsa tyaga. What is ahimsa? We have studied in our Yoga Darshanam very recently, 4 days back. Thought that others should suffer should never come in our mind for any reason. Opposite of it is, the positive, everybody should be happy, hale, hearty, healthy in this world. That is the meaning of Sarva Bhuta Hite Rataha. Understood? Vivarjanat himsa, varjitena vihimsanat. So the Kayika himsa with the body. Vani himsa with the mouth. Manasika himsa in our own mind, into their own mind. The other himsas are to their own ego by insulting. And other thing, we take away their properties, their comforts. We, dethrone them from their positions. Anything by which the other becomes dukhi is our himsa. So we can never afford to do it. Throughout life, अभी आंख बंद कर लो. Dvesha, hatred to others. Therefore, others should suffer the thought called as himsa. Just now only we are selecting, we are totally deleting it even from the recycle bin. Totally eliminated. Dictionary से ही हटा देना हमारे जीवन का. द्वेष और हिंसा, they go together. Whomever we do the dvesha, we want their himsa. We want them to suffer. No. That is a trick. Like terrorists are there. Our prayer should be that stupid fellow should come out of the terrorism, become a normal human being. That prayer we should have. That is positive. They should be destroyed, they should be killed. So he will be killed because of your prayer. But the terrorist in him is continuing. No, again he will be what? Your himsa is done there. And वहाँ कोई फायदा ही नहीं हुआ. That sankalpa let Lord do. He will do that dushta shikshana and all. And he also takes to the course of eliminating somebody only when all other doors options get closed. Like a doctor. The amputation he does only when the other things of surgeries, etc. are not possible to that particular limb of the body. And it is required at that time. That Lord does it. The doctor decides it. And you and I throughout life pray that everybody gets sadbuddhi. That gives solace to us. सबको सन्मति दे भगवान. यम तो रक्षितुम इच्छन्ति सुबुद्ध्या योजयन्ति तम. Nahaste Eshtimadaya Deva Rakshanti Sadhakam. Bhagavan never protects by taking the danda in the hand. His protection is giving subuddhi. No, these terrorists, their intelligence, their ability, powers, if they use positively, they can serve the whole world. Just like politicians, their cunningness of getting the votes and doing all ghotalas and still escaping, hoarding thousands and thousands of crores of rupees. For all of that, they use it for the serving the nation. Oh, कहाँ पहुंच जाएगा nation हमारा? So do you and I, wasting all our energies and all funny activities. If they're all conserved and directed only for our spiritual sadhana, we also reach to great heights. Because सबका example देके अपना नहीं दिया तो it is wrong. Throughout the day, how many hours, minutes, how many energies, all sorts we waste. Divert all of them towards the divine. So, himsa vivarjitena. Okay. Next one is varjitena vihimsanat. Every jiva should evolve to the highest consciousness level. We were also, one time, we were also microbe. From 1 lakhs and lakhs of janma, slowly evolving, we have come as human. In the human, some thousands of lives we have to go through. उसमें भी नीचे ऊपर ऊपर नीचे लहर चले जीवन की होता रहता है. Then from the human towards spiritual, a stage will come. There steadily growth will be there, little down, so but again up and up. Brahmasmi final. Everybody should evolve is a positive thought. Every jiva, plant, animals, birds, human beings, all of them are jivas. Everyone are seeking perfection. Perfection is only in recognizing their essential self, truth. We are better placed human beings than them. So we should help them by these prayers, etc. Other things we can't do. But pray we can do. And don't harm them. Isn't it? That way when you do, it will help. So this is the fourth one. Mahata kamahinena, mahata swadharmacharanena, mahata karmayogena shastena, mahata varjitena vihimsanat. Himsa ka varjan, giving up the himsa. Fifth one, beautiful shloka, the whole thing. One is mad darshana. Mat darshana, continuously Bhagwan's Saguna Rupaka darshana we have to do. Just because we are studying Vedanta, don't think that all sadhanas, others can be given up because we are not studying Vedanta. We are just coming and sleeping in the class. Who told we are studying? I am to not studying. Yes, whatever in the mind, I talk to you. Study means where you apply yourself consciously at every word sentence level in trying to understand, digest its meaning and its implication and application. That's called study. And now they are studying the JN1 variant. Corona cases are doubled. Immediately, study there means what? Not हमारे तरफ किताब ऐसे ऐसे करना नहीं होता उधर. They study that variant, its behavior, its way of attacking the various limbs, organs, then how to arrest it. देखो मेडिसिन में जो जो बैक्टीरिया फंगस वगैरह था उसको मारना मुश्किल नहीं है. उसको दवा दे दो, मच्छर वाला मर जाएगा. पॉइंट इज नॉट दैट. उसको मारते हुए आदमी को नहीं मारना. like I got a infection. So if I am given infection, if I am given the poison, the infecting things will die. But the point is not killing only them. Now I have to be alive. Their big problem is not killing in killing them. That anybody can do. आग लगा दो मर गया. That I have to be alive. The person and his organs, every one of them have to be protected. This medical thing is such a thing, you know. The hero's family members are kidnapped by the villain. And hero will have to protect his family members and again eliminate the villain also. How tough it is. Medicine में ऐसे होता है. So they have to do the study. Thoroughly they have to. So anyway we are not studying, we are just time passing. वो कहता है Even though we come to class and study, don't underestimate other sadhanas. The most important sadhana which we neglect is Bhagavan's darshan. Bhagavan ka darshan. That includes three things, four, let us say. One, in your own puja mandir, daily Bhagavan's darshan. In your house, everywhere, Bhagavan's pictures, darshan. Go to the temple and daily Bhagavan or hafte darshan. Man may as much as possible darshan. And how do you do darshan of the Lord? I am telling my personal opinion, please. I don't know how much it's correct or wrong. Maybe I'm 100% wrong also. Because every time it need not be correct. I hate to see all these cinemas taken on the gods, etc. Hate means I don't want. Because that cinema देख के बार बार वो रामायण देखा भागवत देखा अब those fellows who acted as Rama and Krishna, when I sit for meditation, they come in my mind. But they are by character not a great devotees. They are not Bhagavan only. That is why the pictures of Bhagavan are not given in our Shastra. Word pictures are given. That's what I want to insist. With the words which describe the form of the Lord, you make the Lord of your own choice in your mind and love Him. That is more better. I feel personal. That's why I said I'm right or wrong. I don't know. Those people who have acted like the Rama and Krishna may be great bhaktas and all. Pata nahi, it's all debatable. मेरे को नहीं पता. But whenever I want to remember Rama or Krishna, I remember one fellow who acted in every movie like Rama. He's all politician and every ghotala gaflat he has done. That is why, otherwise a person who just on graphics made a picture which is not resembling with any of the human beings, that is allowed. ये मेरे को लगता है. That is why I don't see any serious, because that impression comes in. Why should I? When I am studying Bhagavad, in that Bhagavan's Rupa is described, Kasturi Tilakam Shantakaram. With that, I can meditate on that form. Why should I do look at it, get conditioned? Huh. In spite of seeing that, if you really develop devotion that is God only, you may be. I don't know how it works. So, do you mean to say, Swamiji, movies should not be taken on divine and all? No. But those who are doing action, let them do it as they let them live life also as purely as possible, so that they are also benefited, the onlookers also. Anyway, these are the variety of things that are available for discussion. आप सोच लो, मुझे तो word picture of the Lord I can meditate, it is enough for me. Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Rama, Krishna, Shiva, Ganapati, Subramanya, they can be meditated with the words Shantakara Muj, Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Kodi. बढ़िया हो गया. Thank God nobody acts like Ganapati ji. Because you have to put anyway the mask. वो चलेगा. Anyway, so we have seen Mad Darshana in all this. Because first, Bhadram Pashyama Akshamihi. Whatever we see, listen, that becomes our impression. No, therefore, seeing Bhagavad Rupa. Geyam Geetha Nama Sahasram, Dhyayam Shripati Rupam Ajastram. Rupa Varna, so much is given in all our stotras, thousands and thousands of them, in which Bhagavad Rupa Varnana is given. With all the abhushanas, the beauty of every limb, comparison with a lotus or Rajanubahu, and all of that. Is it not enough to picture, make the picture of Lord, have his darshana in the mind or in the temple and all? They are also made by human, but they are not like human. So thank God we can do them. Anything which doesn't pull you toward the human, it pulls you toward the divine, that's required. After establishing devotion to the Lord and experiencing the Lord, inevitably you will see God only everywhere. In general also, सब जीव में भगवान ही है. But still, they are evolved and non-evolved, they are there. And there's a difference in remembering Puja Gurudev's Rupa, a Mahajnani Siddha Purusha, and somebody who is not evolved, is involved in many other things, Are they same? Cannot be, na? That way. That's why Mad Darshana. भगवान का दर्शन इज ए बिग साधना. दर्शन दो घन श्यामनाथ, मत दर्शन. ऐसे आंख बंद करते हैं, राम कृष्ण जो भी आपके इष्ट देव, दे शुड कम टू योर माइंड एंड योर ओन पूजा मंदिर. उनको देखते हुए डू द अभिषेक एंड चंदनम. So when you go to temple, much you imprint that Lord in the heart so intensely. Anytime you want, close eyes. That the divine, the Lord of that temple is in your heart. Mad Darshana. The Bhagavad Darshana removes the impressions of all other rupas. Mainly, the Krodha Rupi Durguna goes away by Bhagavad Darshana, as per Bhaja Govinda. Kamam, Krodham, Lobham, Moham. These are the 4 samasyas said in one shloka. Then the solution is Geyam Geetha Nama Sahasram, Dhyayam Rupadi, Sripati Rupamajasram. So through the Gita part, the Kamanas are removed. By meditating on Lord's form, the Krodha is removed. So too, Moha is removed by Sajjana Sanghe, company of the saints, and Lobha is removed by Dhanam. Neyam, Deyam, Dina Janayasha Vittam. तो दान से लोभ चला जाएगा, सत्संगति से मोह चला जाएगा, भगवत रूप दर्शन रिमूव्स द क्रोध, शास्त्र अध्ययन रिमूव्स द कामना. ब्यूटिफुल. सो मद दर्शन. नेक्स्ट स्तुति. अगेन, let us not do stuti of anybody in this world. Let us not expect others to do our stuti. Just now we studied in our त्यक्त्वा ममाहमिति बन्धकरे पदे द्वे मानावमानसदृशाः समदर्शिनश्च कर्तारमन्यमवगम्य ततर्पितानि कुर्वन्ति कर्म परिपाक फलानि धन्याः. अरे वाह, याद आ गया स्कूल श्लोक मेरे को. So here also stuti, because whosoever stuti we do, we develop devotion love to them. Just like whomever love, we do devotion to them. We do stuti of them. And they enter into our heart. And who is stuti yogya in this world? Whoever achieves there. And who is the achiever? Lord only, because he is the creator, maintainer, dissolver. अबे सृष्टि से पूरा वही कर रहे हैं, और किसी को आप कैसे क्रेडिट दे के you can do stuti of anyone? Wrong. It is an insult to God. But don't tell it on the face of the people. Maintain that formal dignity of gratitudes and respects the people. Like if I go to somebody's house, they give very good food. And eating that food, good food. If that Amma says, Swamiji, are you happy? Is the food good? Then if I say that food is good, but it's not you who made, the God made, she will never call you next time. She will tell you, go to God. You say, Amma, बहुत बढ़िया बनाया आपने. Like Yudhishthira says in that Yuddha, Ashwathama hataha narova kunjarova or kunjaraha. Isn't it? So too, I have to say, Amma, you made the Gana so wonderful. In mind, kunjaraha. Thank God you gave her some akal to make a good food. Stuti finally, to be done to the Stuti Yogya, Punya Shravana Kirtanaha, Punya Shlokaha, that befits to God only. Therefore, Stuti Bhagwan का कारण. हम जनरली व्हाट डू वी डू? आत्म स्तुति परनिंदा. साधना के लिए आत्मनिंदा पर स्तुति. para is only God. Heart in heart. Outside, ठीक है, in the formality you have to get the work done. व्यवहार की बात व्यवहार. हो गया. 2 बातें we have seen. मद दर्शन स्तुति. Then महापूजा भी. Then doing the Sri Ramachandra Bhagwan's puja. The Navaratras will come now. Now it's December 21, next month, 20 today. March, April में Vasanta Navaratri. Not only that, every day Ram Bhagwan, we should do puja to him. And all these details tomorrow we study. Puja, Smruti, Vandana, Bhutesh, Madbhavana, Sangena, Asatya Varjanaihi, Asanga, Asatya Varjana, Mahatam Bahumana, Dukkinam Anukampa, Sasamaneshu Maitri, Yamadi Sadhana, Vedanta Vakya Shravana, Mamanama Kirtana, Satsangena, then Ahama Parivarjana, Ahama Parivarjanat, 71. Tyaktva Mamahamiti. Then Kankshaya mama dharmasya parishuddhantara. Around 30-40 things Bhagavan is teaching. I think a good portion. These also should be by hearted, kept as a one set of 7 days satsanga. What are Lord Rama's final teachings for Adhyatmic sadhana in Adhyatma Ramayana, which is the essence of all Shastras. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramanushubhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Om Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu Om Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amruta Kalashastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha ओम भाग्याब्धि चंद्रिका भक्त चित्त के घना घना रोग भरतदम भोलिर्मृत्युदारु कुठारिकाय नमो नमः ओम नासै रोग हरै समपीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत मीरा ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः ओम श्री हनुमते 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 नमः शिवस्मरणम् ओम नमः शिवाय 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 ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्रीलक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च रामस्मरणम् राम 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 श्री विष्णु सहस्रनामावली 500 to 600 ओम भोक्त्रे नमः ओम कपीन्द्राय नमः ओम भूरिदक्षिणाय नमः ओम सोमपाय नमः ओम अमृतपाय नमः ओम सोमाय नमः ओम पुरुजिते नमः ओम पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः ओम विनयाय नमः ओम जयाय नमः ओम सत्यसन्धाय नमः ओम दाशार्हाय नमः ओम सात्वतां पतये नमः ओम जीवाय नमः ओम विनयिता साक्षिणे नमः ओम मुकुंदाय नमः ओम अमित विक्रमाय नमः ओम अम्भोनिधये नमः ओम अनंतात्मने नमः ओम महोदधिशयाय नमः ओम अंतकाय नमः ओम अजाय नमः ओम महारहाय नमः, ओम स्वाभाव्याय नमः, ओम जितामित्राय नमः, ओम प्रमोदनाय नमः, ओम आनंदाय नमः, ओम नंदनाय नमः, ओम नंदाय नमः, ओम सत्यधर्मणे नमः, ओम त्रिविक्रमाय नमः, ओम महर्षये कपिलाचार्याय नमः, ओम कृतज्ञाय नमः, ओम मेदिनीपतये नमः, ओम त्रिपदाय नमः, ओम त्रिदशाध्यक्षाय नमः, ओम महाशृंगाय नमः, ओम कृतान्तकृते नमः, ओम महावराहाय नमः, ओम गोविंदाय नमः, ओम सुषेणाय नमः, ओम कनकांगदिने नमः, ओम गुह्याय नमः, ओम गभीराय नमः, ओम गहनाय नमः, ओम गुप्ताय नमः, ओम चक्रगदाधराय नमः, ओम वेदसे नमः, ओम स्वांगाय नमः, ओम अजिताय नमः, ओम कृष्णाय नमः, ओम दृढ़ाय नमः, ओम संकर्षणाय अच्युताय नमः, ओम वरुणाय नमः, ओम वारुणाय नमः, ओम वृक्षाय नमः, ओम पुष्कराक्षाय नमः, ओम महामनसे नमः, ओम भगवते नमः, ओम भगघ्ने नमः, ओम आनंदिने नमः, ओम वनमालिने नमः, ओम हलायुधाय नमः, ओम आदित्याय नमः, ओम ज्योतिरादित्याय नमः, ओम सहिष्णवे नमः, ओम गतिसत्तमाय नमः, ओम सुधन्वने नमः, ओम खंडपरशवे नमः, ओम दारुणाय नमः, ओम द्रविणप्रदाय नमः, ओम दिवस्पृशे नमः, ओम सर्वदृक् व्यासाय नमः, ओम अवाचस्पतये अयोनिजाय नमः, ओम त्रिसाम्ने नमः, ओम सामगाय नमः, ओम साम्ने नमः, ओम निर्वाणाय नमः, ओम भेषजाय नमः, ओम भेषजे नमः, ओम संन्यासकृते नमः, ओम शमाय नमः, ओम शांताय नमः, ओम निष्ठाय नमः, ओम शांत्यै नमः, ओम परायणाय नमः, ओम शुभांगाय नमः, ओम शांतिदाय नमः, ओम स्रष्टाय नमः, ओम कुमुदाय नमः, ओम कुवलेशयाय नमः, ओम गोहिताय नमः, ओम गोपतये नमः, ओम गोप्त्रे नमः, ओम वृषभाक्षाय नमः, ओम वृषप्रियाय नमः, ओम अनिवर्तिने नमः, ओम निवृत्तात्मने नमः, ओम संक्षेप्त्रे नमः, ओम क्षेमकृते नमः, ओम शिवाय नमः। 600th name in विष्णु सहस्रनाम इज शिवाय नमः। कोई पूछते हैं ना तो बताना उनको। Now Shiva Rahasya Rubhu Gita from mantra 30, 30th onwards in 12th chapter. ओम अथ श्री शिवरहस्यं ऋभुगीता अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः त्रिंशतिश्लोकाद् आरभ्य ओम बन्धमुक्तिप्रशान्तात्मा सर्वात्मा चान्तरात्मकः प्रपञ्चात्मा परो ह्यात्मा विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः सर्वत्र परिपूर्णात्मा सर्वदा च परात्परः अन्तरात्मा ह्यनन्तात्मा विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः अबोधबोधहीनात्मा अजडो जडवर्जितः अतत्वा तत्व सर्वात्मा विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः असमाधिसमाध्यस्तः समाध्यन्तः अलक्ष्यालक्ष्यवर्जितः अभूतो भूत एवात्मा विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः चिन्मयात्मा चिदाकाशः चिदानन्दश्चिदम्बरः चिन्मात्ररूप एवात्मा विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः सच्चिदानन्दरूपात्मा सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहः सच्चिदानन्दपूर्णात्मा विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः सदा ब्रह्ममयो नित्यं सदा स्वात्मनि निष्ठितः सदा खण्डैकरूपात्मा विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः प्रज्ञानघन एवात्मा प्रज्ञानघनविग्रहः नित्यज्ञानपरानन्दः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः यस्य देहः क्वचिन्नास्ति यस्य किंचित् स्मृतिश्च न सदात्मा ह्यात्मनि स्वस्थः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः यस्य निर्वासनं चित्तं यस्य ब्रह्मात्मना स्थितिः योगात्मा योगयुक्तात्मा विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः चैतन्यमात्र एवेति त्यक्तं सर्वमतिर्न हि गुणागुणविकारान्तः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः कालदेशादिनास्त्यन्तः न ग्राह्यो न स्मृतिः परः निश्चयं च परित्यक्तः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः भूमानन्दापरानन्दः भोगानन्दविवर्जितः साक्षी च साक्षिहीनश्च विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः सोऽपि कोऽपि न सो कोऽपि किञ्चित् किञ्चिन्न किञ्चन आत्मानात्मा चिदात्मा च चिदचिच्चाहमेव च यस्य प्रपञ्चश्चानात्मा ब्रह्माकारमपीह न स्वस्वरूपः स्वयं ज्योतिः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः वाचामगोचरानन्दः सर्वेन्द्रियविवर्जितः अतीतातीतभावो यो विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः चित्तवृत्तेरतीतो यः चित्तवृत्तिर्न भासकः सर्ववृत्तिविहीनो यः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः तस्मिन् काले विदेहो यो देहस्मरणवर्जितः न स्थूलो न कृशो वापि विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः ईषण्मात्रस्थितो यो वै सदा सर्वविवर्जितः ब्रह्ममात्रेण यस्तिष्ठेत् विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः परं ब्रह्म परानन्दः परमात्मा परात्परः परैरदृष्टबाह्यान्तः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः शुद्धवेदान्तसारोऽयं शुद्धसत्त्वात्मनि स्थितः तद्भेदमपि यस्त्यक्तः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः ब्रह्मामृतरसास्वादः ब्रह्मामृतरसायनं ब्रह्मामृतरसे मग्नः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः ब्रह्मामृतरसाधारः ब्रह्मामृतरसः स्वयं ब्रह्मामृतरसे तृप्तः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः ब्रह्मानन्दपरानन्दो ब्रह्मानन्दरसप्रभः ब्रह्मानन्दपरं ज्योतिः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः ब्रह्मानन्दरसानन्दः ब्रह्मामृतनिरन्तरं ब्रह्मानन्दः सदानन्दः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः ब्रह्मानन्दानुभावो यो ब्रह्मामृतशिवार्चनं ब्रह्मानन्दरसप्रीतः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः ब्रह्मानन्दरसोद्वाहः ब्रह्मामृतकुटुम्बकः ब्रह्मानन्दजनैर्युक्तः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः ब्रह्मामृतपरे वासः ब्रह्मानन्दालये स्थितः ब्रह्मामृतजपो यस्य विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः ब्रह्मानन्दशरीरान्तः ब्रह्मानन्देन्द्रियः क्वचित् ब्रह्मामृतमयी विद्या विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः ब्रह्मानन्दमदोन्मत्तः ब्रह्मामृतरसंभरः ब्रह्मात्मनि सदा स्वस्थः विदेहान्मुक्त एव सः देहमुक्तिप्रकरणं सर्ववेदेषु दुर्लभं मयोक्तं ते महायोगिन् विदेहः श्रवणात् भवेत् स्कन्दः अनाथनाथ ते पदं भजाम्युमासनाथ सन् निशीथनाथमौलिसन् स्फुटाललाटन संगज स्फुलिङ्गजग्धमन्मतं स्फुलिङ्गदग्धमन्मदं प्रमाथनाथ पाहि माम् विभूतिभूषगात्र ते त्रिनेत्रमित्रतामियात् मनोःसरोरुहं क्षणं तथे क्षणेन मे सदा प्रबन्ध संस्कृतिभ्रमन् प्रमज्जनौगनस्ततौ न वेद वेदमौलिरप्य पास्तदुःखसन्ततिम् इति श्री शिवरहस्ये शङ्कराख्ये षष्ठांशे ऋभुनिधागसंवादे देहमुक्ति प्रकरण वर्णनं नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। In the 13th chapter we will see Atma Rupa Prakarana. Okay. Beautiful chanting. Om Murvosva Pranaya Panaya Madhya Madhya. Om Narayana. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति। ओम दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय धीमहि तन्नो रामः प्रचोदयात्। रामभार्याय विद्महे भूमिजाय च धीमहि तन्नः सीता प्रचोदयात्। तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे आदिशेषाय धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मणः प्रचोदयात्। आंजनेयाय विद्महे रामदूताय तन्नो हनुमान्। तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय तन्नो रुद्र। मंगलं गुरुदेवाय मणिगुणात्मने सर्वलोकक्षणे वा ब्रह्मलोकादाय हिरिमे गुरु पूर्वं नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या नमः व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय नमो योगींद्राय नमस्तस्मै ओम। बोल सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय। रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योग वासिष्ठ पातंजल योग दर्शन अध्यात्म रामायण सूत संहिता शिवपुराण रूप गीता आदि समस्त सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय। वेद व्यास शुकदेव सूत आदि भागवताचार्य की जय। वेद व्यास वैष्णव वाल्मीकि स्वामी तुलसीदास आदि रामायणाचार्य की जय। वेद व्यास वैशंपायन आज्ञवल के आद्य शंकरात् ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय। हिरण्यगर्भ कपिल पतंजलि व्यास योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के शास्त्रानंद की जय। नमः पार्वती मते हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय। श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक की जय। भारत माता की जय। सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय। आध्यात्मिक जीवन की जय। शुभम। शुभम। हाँ हाँ।